Howdy everyone. So here's the latest and greatest. Well, not so greatest. I'm sick. As you've known, I'm still sick. I went to the doctor yesterday and I have an ear infection. This is ear. This would be my, oh my gosh, my left ear. And it started hurting and I'm like, take me to the doctor, I'm dying. And then last night, my right ear started hurting. I'm like, good thing I went to the doctor. And, I've been having issues with my right eye. It keeps twitching. Well, earlier, it was like stinging and burning and watery and running. And I had to keep it closed like this. It wouldn't open. It was forever, an hour. So, I'm sick. And my mom's now sick. She thinks she got it from me. My dad's been sick. We think we caught this from possibly my brother or his kids because, I see Squeaky's tail. because they've been coughing and having runny noses, and we were around them a lot at the hotel when we had no power. So who knows? Because I haven't really been around anybody, especially anybody sick, other than them. I can happily say I have power. I probably mentioned that in another video that my power's back. Because when I started out sick, I didn't have power. But now I do. So yay, because imagine being sick, not having power. That would just suck. So, but I've been keeping myself entertained, watching TV, trying to find some things I haven't seen before. The other day I watched 1 or 2 episodes of, the challenge, the Battle of the Seasons on MTV. You know how they have the real world and then they do those shows afterwards, challenge, the ruins, or whatever you want to call them, or the road rule challenge. So this is the Battle of the Seasons, and it has some of the seasons I've seen and so I'm I watched that on demand, and there's a lovely young man named Justin, and he knows Chad, and y'all know Chad's my BFF, for ever and ever and ever. So, one time, as you'll probably see in my friends playlist when we're bowling, in some of the videos, he's wearing the baseball cap. He and we started communicating more on a daily basis. And then also that lovely, sweet girl, Elizabeth, who's friends with Justin, came bowling that day that I met her. And she and we started talking more frequently, but not as frequently as Justin and I. So, I have some new people to talk to and get to know, and I'm making some new friends, and I'm loving every minute of it. And he and we've been trying to plan a get together with our friends. First I was thinking something holiday related. He had an idea of a grab bag, if you know what that is. And I was thinking we could do Christmas shopping at the mall with friends, get together. But then I was thinking of something different and more fun. And I came up with the idea of, we have this around here, I don't know if everybody knows about it, but it's called Monster Mini Golf. It's indoor mini golf. I came across it one time when I was Googling things to do. And he's been there, Chad's been there. And so I went on YouTube to see it, and it's it looks from what I saw, glow in the dark neon light. So, because Justin said to me, that it's hard to get a hole in one in this game of mini golf. So because I love mini golf and the place where we all would go bowling, apparently the roof is missing from Sandy, Superstorm Sandy. So I'm like, yeah, we can't do that. I mean, there's this other bowling alley, and it would work good for my other friend and his girlfriend, Michael, and his girlfriend, Margie, but it doesn't really work for everybody else. So it's kind of like I have to split all this up, and then like the way like the dynamic with my friends are, like I have to like split things up and make it, because I do want to see people, but not when I'm sick, you know. So when I'm better and things aren't so cuckoo and the weather isn't so crazy, because another storm's coming this week, next week, I don't even know. And then I want to like do stuff. And last Christmas, my mom got me snow tubes, like a single one and a double one, and so I want to go like sledding with Chad and maybe like Justin. But Justin's like all like north of me, so we gotta like find like a middle meeting place. And because he does want to hang out with Chad and I a lot more, because he thinks we're cool. He's more of a behind the camera man than a front. He doesn't like to be filmed that much. Squeaky's like berserk, which is understandable. So he could be like the camera guy and film me, because I'm usually, when I'm at these like bowling events and things, I'm like filming all my friends, but I want to be filmed too. Like I want to be in it, so I'll be like, hey, film me. This is how you work this camera, buddy. And also, I want to get a new laptop that's like fast, and actually it's going to help me out with like my needs. So, and I also with like a good editing software, so I can make my videos a little bit better. So I want to like get into that and like do more, like dabble into that and learn more about like multimedia and videos and all that. And see what I can learn and teach myself, and maybe he knows a thing about editing or two. And then my mom, she got me this book. It's really big, Apps for Autism. It's like thick. So she thought an essentials guide to over 200 effective apps for improving communication, behavior, social skills, and more. So she thought this would be helpful for me for my advice column. I could like tell people, hey, you got an issue, here's an app. It'll I don't know what the hell it'll do. It'll do something for you. Oh, here, iBrush. It's an app called iBrush. And it's a new fun way to help teach young, maybe not so young children to keep that fantastic smile and make the world just a little bit brighter. Oh wow. That's so cool. It teaches you all about like dental health. Seeing all that I've been through, I probably use an app like that. Oh, like a timer, like when you brush your teeth, like how long to brush and how to brush and floss, and when you should change out toothbrushes. Oh my god, it's so cool. So she thought it would help me personally, and it could help out, my advice column. Here's one for graphic organizers and visual supports. One called I Communicate, I guess if you don't speak or you have language issues. Ooh, motor planning. That would be more for, I don't know, so I also have fun games for my nephews, I don't know. Oh, look at this, like spelling. Oh my gosh, I can learn how to spell. When it tells you, oh look, and it tells you how much these things cost. So this, crossword puzzle is $1.99. This spell blocks with sight words is 99 cents. So it'll tell you if it's like free or if it costs money. Most of these things cost money. Oh, this one's free. Here's some free ones. Oh, wow. I'm going to try these out. I never really looked at this right now. And I'm like getting all excited about it. So, like I said, sick. Went to the doctor. My phone's going cuckoo. Someone. Oh, man. Crazy, crazy when your phone's buzzing all day long. Yeah, I went to the doctor. I'm on an antibiotic, and I'm gonna go on the record and say I'm not the perfect pill swallower. I'm not good at swallowing pills. If it's small and I can chew it, I chew it. If it can be like shoved in a banana or something, like where I'm eating food and I just shove it in with the food and swallow it that way, that works. If it's a capsule that can be opened up and put in applesauce, that works. Or you can crush it and put it in ice cream, that works. Although, I did that for the longest time with chocolate ice cream, and now every time I eat chocolate ice cream, not all the time, but sometimes it tastes like my old antidepressant medication. So normally, if can, I, go on a liquid, and usually these medications have to be compounded for me, and, turns out some of these, like, antibiotics, like amoxicillin or penicillin, they can have gluten in them, because my cousin, turns out, she has a gluten allergy, too, and I guess she was sick because she was on, or had an issue because she was on, one of these antibiotics, and it caused issues. I mean, I'm not going to go into details because it's gross, but it caused issues. So then her mom, who's my mom's cousin, so their daughters are my second cousins, warned my mom, like, hey. So then we talked, whatever the heck, like, my mom and my doctor picked out is so thick. And it's white. It looks like Elmer's glue because the way these medications are, the way you measure them out is a syringe. So they have like this little hole in the top of the bottle, and you stick the syringe in, and you turn the bottle upside down, and you just like pull it like the liquid out to the dosage. And then for me personally, I like to shoot it into a medicine cup and then just like swig it because it tastes so bad. I take little sips and then sip of water or something to get it down. And so I like put it in the syringe, and then as I'm like shooting it out of the syringe, excuse me, into the medicine cup, it was so thick. I'm like, this looks like Elmer's glue. Like the consistency of it, but it was like really gritty. I think they flavored it. I think it's supposed to be bubblegum flavored because it kind of was like, think of like a piece of bubblegum, like bazooka or something. That's really sugary and kind of gritty. That's what it was like. I felt like I was drinking something sugary and gritty that was supposed to be bubblegum, but was as thick as Elmer's glue. It was nasty, but you gotta do what you gotta do because, like I said, I started out with one earache, now I got another. Finally, okay, this is a TMI, okay, but I finally have green snot. Because before, everything that was running out of my nose was normal, but I blew my nose this morning, and finally, like, a hunk of yuck came out, and I looked at it. Gross, I know. And I was like, this is not good. And I gotta still have this juicy, like, in the morning, that cough is juicy, juicy, juicy. And then throughout the day, it kind of goes a dry cough, and at night, like a dry cough. So, yeah. Anyway, I don't even know. I came on here to tell y'all that I'm sick and that what my prognosis is. Look at my eyes, like, twitching. Look, I look horrible. So, hello. What I'm gonna go do now is take my antibiotic. Yuck. Take maybe an over-the-counter cough medicine. Because I was on one of those. It was like a multi-symptom thing. And it did its job-ish. But then the other night, I took it combined with all my other medications, like, at once. Hell no. Okay, it totally, like, it was awful. It made me so dizzy. I felt like, oh my gosh, I felt like a vestibular migraine attack. Or like when you're waking up from anesthesia, if you ever know what that feels like. The room was spinning. I was so unsteady on my feet every time I moved. I felt like, oh my god, it was awful. It like terrified me to death. And so the next night I was like, screw that. So I'm now spacing out my regular medications in addition to cold medication. And maybe not taking something so like strong or so what's the word? Not necessarily strong, but so it has like more than one thing. It's multi-symptoms. So maybe if I just take one thing, like that's a cough medicine, then I'm only taking one thing. But it's not so like, gosh, I don't even know what you call it. Diluted means less. Like the opposite of that. Like it's got a lot of stuff in it. So it's like stronger and more concentrated, maybe. So, so I'm gonna find something that's just strictly for a cough, or maybe just cough and a cold, but not cough, cold, fever, and other God knows what. Although it's helping with all my achy body and my headache, but I guess I could take acetaminophen separately. Oh man. So yeah, I'm gonna go like take some meds. Oops. Aren't I just like so ladylike? So I have my Coast Guard Academy giant water bottle, and that's Gatorade in there. I gotta fill it up again and keep drinking it. That's what I've been doing. Like I found out, ew, it's all fuzzy. I gotta rinse the top off. But like a top like this, I find I tend to drink more. I don't know why, and it has like the straw. Then if you're just like I've put like some Gatorade in a cup, I probably hardly drink it. I do have water bottle, take some of my other medicine with or help get it down. But yeah, growing up, getting me to eat and drink when I was sick was next to impossible. Like, like what a medicine cup looks like. It's like a little cup. One time I was really, really sick, and my dad put Gatorade in it, and every time I drank a shot, if you will, he'd give me $1. Like, that's what they had to do to get me to eat and drink back then. Even now, like, in the beginning, I was, like, really good and on top of, like, staying hydrated and stuff. But that was in the beginning when I was slightly sick. But now that I feel even worse, like, when you feel horrible, the last thing you want to do is eat and drink. And there's this box soup that I love. Oh my god, especially the chicken broth part of it. But now with the gluten allergy, I can't really eat it because I can't eat the pasta that's in it, the noodles. But I was wondering if somehow I could like remove the noodles and just eat the broth, but not cook the noodles. I don't know. But I do have like regular, just plain old safe chicken broth. So I'll probably go boil some of that or cook it in a microwave, hit the beverage setting, put some in a cup, and drink that, and eat a little something. And then maybe take a hot bath and just soak my achy body, right? It's squeaky, there's not much I can do because I don't feel good. So there's not much I can do. Like, it's not like I can go outside or run around or walk Lily or I don't know what. I'll cough on everybody. So I think, squeaky, a hot bubble bath would be so good. I can see it now. Oh, I need some body lotion. I'll just steal my mom's. But, yeah, this is going to be another long video, but it's been a while since I made a video, and did I say that my dad's cat's coming home from the vet tonight? Yeah, they got her better. She's doing better, so she can come home. She has, like, I guess she has, like, kidney issues because she used to drink, like, a lot of water. And then she used to, like, pee like crazy. And then she, like, I don't know, she didn't pee so much, but then she's peeing everywhere. I think that's more, like, of a behavioral thing. So, and then she had, like, this like, claw issue, and it turned out she had an ingrown nail, like, the claw, like, into her foot, like, ouch, talk about ouch. And she's had it for, I mean, I'm not saying, like, I don't know, good thing she got that fixed, and they clipped her nails. Because normally, my dad never really clipped her nails. He said they would just naturally, like, fall off or shed or whatever nails do. Kitty nails do. Speaking of kitty nails, I have to somehow trim your nails. You know who, besides my Aunt Allison, you know who got your nails did? Michael Jensen, my good friend Michael. So, one time I was successful because you were napping. And you were like half out of it. And I was able to clip your nails without you trying to scratch or bite me. But right now, I can see you're sitting on your feet. So later, you gotta let me clip those. But I have bought like those cardboard things. So you put the catnip on it and the cat scratches. So that helps. And then I even bought, but she hardly uses it, and I wish she would, Squeaky. It's like a cat emery board, like a nail filer. So it actually, like, it looks like a scratchy thingy. Excuse me, like the kind made out of a cardboard, but it's made out of, like, a different material. And if she were to scratch that, it would file her nail. So I don't know why she doesn't do that. My last cat, Oreo, he was the clawed in the front. We did it when he was a kitten because, like, if you do it any later, it's kind of cruel. But when I brought my little sweetheart over here home, I signed a paper saying that we would not declaw her, and if she got ill in any way, we would not put her down. We would send her back to the farm, and she could restfully spend her last days on the farm. But so far, she's been good. She only had to go to the vet once because she was constipated. So they had to fix that. Yeah, Mom. Anyway, I don't want to get too gross with y'all. But, that's been, like, the only thing, right? Otherwise, you've been pretty healthy. See, when I got her, she wasn't, like, a kitten, like, teeny little thing, but she wasn't, like, a cat either. She was, like, in between. She was, like, a toddler, I guess you could say, so. But she's still, like, a little baby, even though she's grown up. She just, look at her, she's just so cute. She's just, like, this cute little baby. Aren't you, Squeaky? Aren't you a cute little baby? I think you are. Wow, this video's getting long, Squeaky. We need to say bye-bye to the people. You like it when I love you? Ooh, sorry. Ooh, Squeaky. I guess Squeaky's gonna take her nap now. So, I'll go eat, take my meds, and maybe take a hot bath. If not, definitely a hot shower. I gotta wash my hair. Right, Squeaky? Gotta wash my hair. My hair. I gotta shave my leg. Oh, Squeaky. You're so cute. I just love you to death. I can eat you up. People really enjoy looking at you. They think you're so cute. They like watching videos of you. I always film you when you're like this. So my friend Matt is like, oh, she's so laid back and chill. Just a minute ago, you're running around like a lunatic. I need to get that on camera. Squeaky. Time for me to eat something before I like barf and die. So say bye, Squeaky. Say bye-bye. Say bye. No. Yeah, so... we will talk to you later. Say bye, Squeaky.